Hey guys, what's going on? BMcG here, and today we have June's tier list. I'm recording this in my girlfriend's basement. I'm staying with her for the week, and I'm hiding in her basement because her dog is kind of wild. I'll have a video of her dog on the screen right now. Her dog barks at like anything, so if I started talking, she'd probably bark at me, but that's why I'm not at my usual setup. If any of you guys are wondering, I know some people might comment about it, but yeah, I don't want to be too long with this video. I don't want to take too long. But on the screen right now, I'm looking at my phone. We have Attuma, Dani Moonstar, Lady Deathstrike, and Shuri. Those are the new / buff characters we're going to be talking about in this video. We also have a couple of promotions and a tier list update. But to start, we're going to look at Dani Moonstar. She was the first champion to come out this month. Right now I have her at Just Needs Awakening. And she's also got the new unicorn emoji, which means unique ability. So she has an ability called Marked that reduces the ability accuracy of, I think, indestructible, immortality, all kinds of stuff that could prevent someone from dying once they get below 10% health, I think it is. So it's a really unique ability that helps her counter like Hercules and stuff like that. So she's also a great counter to Nick Fury. So that's why she's got that unicorn ability, or unicorn emoji. And yeah, we have her in the top 10 of the mutant class. She's going to be the same color as Domino and everyone above her. I think she's great. She does need a little bit of high skill, but I don't think she deserves the emoji because she's not insanely hard to use. But yeah, she's pretty great. I can link some videos down in the pinned comment below for some gameplay on her. Next up, we have Lady Deathstrike, and I have her in the top 15. She just needs, I believe, Sig 60. Ideally, like max Sig is going to give the max damage and everything, but I mean, Sig 60 is probably fine. If you want to use her all the time, max Sig is probably the way to go. She requires the high skill emoji because you don't really want to block with her. That's how you lose your ferocity. But she's a great healing counter. She deals rupture damage when they try to heal with her awakened ability. She's just really solid. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really used Lady Deathstrike much. I haven't really fought against her much, but she's pretty solid. She's going to be tougher to fight against because you need an armor breaker, and the armor break needs to be applied before the special attack, I believe. So she's pretty solid. Next up, we have Shuri. Shuri is a long form beast. She also has the unicorn emoji because she is, I think, the first champion in the game with all non-contact attacks, including basics, heavies, specials. So it's some really solid utility there, but she's also insanely strong. She has some of the best shock damage in the game, which is just insane. She deals massive burst damage after special 3 when she's fully ramped. I think it's over 100-something thousand each special 3, and she doesn't consume any shocks when she does that, so just really solid stuff. She's going to be one of the best tech champs in the game for a while, and it's crazy that she's out as a 7-star. Next up, we have Attuma. He's in the top 15. I think he might actually go even higher in later months, but I think he needs max Sig because you can start with 2 concussions with a chance at 3. He has the brick wall emoji because he's an amazing defender now, and he also has the unicorn emoji because he reverses ability accuracy reductions. So he actually gains the inverse amount that they were trying to reduce. But he's a beast now. He is probably the defender, if that makes sense. Like, I know like Korg was the defender for the longest time. Attuma is the defender for now. He requires a counter, and if you don't have one, you're going to lose a lot of damage to his thorns. So he's really solid. I really like Attuma. I'm probably going to take mine to rank 5 as soon as I can. Next up for promotions, we have OG Hulk squeezing into the top 15 of the science class. I had him further back because this dude is just damage and just a stun lock, and well, it turns out that kind of stuff's pretty good. And I slept on him a bit, so we moved him to the top 15. The stun lock provides amazing control. His damage is wild. He's also available as a 7-star. So yeah, he's gonna be top 15. If we go down to the mutant class, I promoted Namor, and I also gave him the stock rising because Attuma becoming this really massive menace of a defender, Namor's the best counter, so his value increases through that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna look to rank 5 my Namor if I can eventually with like a rank up gem. just because Namor is one of those champs that is super unique. I probably should have given the unicorn emoji because he reflects damage taken when striking the opponent. So it's a really solid ability, and not a lot of characters have it. But just to touch on some of these other unicorn emojis, we have Cassie Lang. She can hit the, I believe it's the attack reduction cap of like 90%, and even after her fix, she's going to be at like 87% with 3 out of 3 inequity, which is just really strong, and that's not very common in the science class. So she could become a super tank. Thing, his protection, obviously, that's pretty known. No champ can cap damage the way Thing does. And then Spider-Man Classic, he bypasses stun duration reduction completely. He's the first champ to do that. Shocker had it the month after he came out, or I think Spider-Man got buffed the same month Shocker came out. But Shocker only targets the Limber Mastery. Spider-Man targets any stun reduction. Like, he's just flat out immune to it, which is really cool. Attuma we touched on, Dani we touched on, Shuri we touched on. Cersei, she is the first champion with on-demand glancing, where you just activate it and tank a special attack, and if she's awakened, you can just regenerate the damage that she dealt, or that was dealt to her. So just really solid stuff there. Mojo, he's the only champion who just flat out reduces all buff duration. I know Absorbing Man targets certain buffs, but Mojo can handle any buff. So it's just like a really cool ability that I think is very underrated, and a lot of people don't really rely on Mojo for it. So I think he's going to be pretty solid. And Black Widow Clairvoyant, she places a buff immunity on her special 2, which again, she's the only champ who really does that, and turns out making champs immune to buffs is pretty strong. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this tier list today. I don't want to make it too long of a video. I know a lot of people just try to click the video to get the tier list link, and I don't want to waste my time talking too much about the champions, because, you know, I'll sit here all day and most people won't watch the video. So I'll try to link some things in the pinned comment below. If you guys have any suggestions on the question marks, I added some extra room for the key. I want to do something for 7 stars. I just don't know what yet. And if there's anything else that you guys think that is worthy of like showing with an emoji, let me know. So that will do it for me, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, sub if you're new. If you already subbed, you know I love you. See you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out.